I move like I'm really going to throw it. I go. Fifth time. I make the throw. Okay? If we do that, we train the entry without beating our partner to death with throwing him every single time. Get the entry. Get the entry. Once I get him here, would everyone agree I own him? Yeah. So I only need really one good throw. But you got to be able to go in and out, in and out, in and out. 5, 6 seconds. You can do 5 each. Now, who got trouble with the left side?
Me.
Let's let go.
Because we don't do a lot of left side. So we're here, we still got to get here, and you got to pull in this position. If you're a little unsure, walk through it a couple times. Box step. Lift, look at my watch. Lift, pull. Right? And you speed it up. And once you get the left side and you're comfortable with it, you will surprise most people because they don't know left side. How many of you got, where you're working, you ran out a little bit of breath because you were going so fast? You didn't run out of breath. Why didn't you? All right. Use the fountain. First thing I want to do is be able to make sure that I get in the position that I want. Because he's standing with his right leg back, I move to him almost every single time. I want to get him here. Does that make sense? If I push him and I get that foot, now I got to go there. Does that make sense? I got to get all the way to here. Okay? If he's standing kind of middle, then I can make my move however I want. Okay? But you have to make this entry in a way that you break his balance. So, let's walk through that. We're going to go 1. Now watch. 2. Right? 2. I'm pulling him onto my body. A lot of you guys are doing this. Right? That's not bad, but you're not breaking his balance. I want to get him pulled onto. That makes the throw super easy. If we're not pulling in his hand, the throw's not going to work. All right. So, what we can easily do is just say, all right, let's find, I'm just going to work on this pull. So, really simple. So, I'm going to get here, and I'm just going to go, right? This is the hand. Right? I think I'm looking at my watch. Can we do it? Sure. Do with your partner. Make this hand work before you fix anything bad. Yes. You're just going to choke me, and I'm not getting the throw. This is bad. Where should this arm be? On my bicep, right? I should be here, and then I should pull him high and control this arm. Now, if Tance wants to choke me with that arm, good luck. Start choking. See, I've got him pulled away. It should never be here. That would be wrong. Okay? So when I go in, it's look at my watch, turn the body. Now, some of you guys are doing that pretty good, but you're doing it from here. Are my feet in the right place? No. Where should my right foot be? Where should my left foot be? And when I go to pull, should I be about to fall forward? Yes. I should be about to fall forward. I should be so close that I lift and drive, right? I shouldn't be here. Am I balanced? Sure, but I'm not pulling. When I go to make this throw, I should be here where I'm about to fall forward. I'm diving into a pool of water. All right, I've made this example before. So Tance is going to hold on to my belt, not let me fall. And I'm going to be like this when I throw. Does that make sense? Yes, sir. I got to be committed. So for those of you that are trying to lift it straight up and then get to here, not an easy throw. Pull him onto the body here. Once I do that, I start going forward. He starts going forward. That will work. Questions on that? I go in, and I get to here, and I know I don't have it. What could I do to make this throw still work? All right, somebody said reach, somebody said drop to my knees. So if I'm pretty new, I want to drop to the right knee here and drive hard, and then I should end up kind of in this position. Quickly move forward into side control or scarf hold, okay? Uh-oh, not quite right. What can I do? Here's where I read, right? So difficult to do in slow motion. But see how that leg now becomes my hip? That's keeping him from falling off. My foot should be close to centered in between his body. We'll lift all of his weight and my body up. Make a big turn. Let's go to the kneeling one. Pretty easy. I get to here, right? I just go down to the knees. One knee or both knees is fine. I still got to get this. I'm not in the right place to make them throw, right? But I can drop and drive. Can we do that? Sure. Go, move it, okay? Hopefully we got to move it. Plus we have some time to try and bail out. So kind of keep that in mind. All right, today we're going to talk a little bit about a really difficult but powerful entanglement. So this round's going to be on the ground. All right. So when he's on the ground, if I want to ultimately make a rear attack, how do I take his back?
Ratchet.
All right. Caitlin says ratchet. I'm going to shove this hand down across his face, use my body to hold it, go under his head and grab it. Then I'm going to make some space here so he can move, and I start using my shoulders and my chest to ratchet him over. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
All right. So once I get him all the way over, I'm going to grab or pull this forward so that he's laying on his own arms, and that's pretty uncomfortable for him. I'm going to reach under and grab his forehead, and then I'm going to make my choke. Now, who knows ratchet? Who's done that before?
Woo!
All right, 2 times with your partner. Thanks, sir. Ratchet them over. Remember, the tighter you are on their shoulders, the more they're going to ratchet. But you can't fall with them. They're going to roll you over if you don't give them a little bit of space to make the turn. Go. I'm going to be ultimately looking for his back, right? If I decide to do ratchet and I get him here and he starts resisting me, right? I'm going to try to grab, make a big turn here, and I'm going to try to get this wrist to bend, and then I'm going to push him into that wrist, and I've got a nice little wrist lock right there. Everybody see that one? If it doesn't work real well, I push it out, it works better. Right? So there's a nice little gooseneck for you. All right, anyways, so I go to make this move, and I'm moving him all the way over, right? And I'm going here, and he ultimately is thinking about how he wants to escape. Let's say that he manages to get his arms down, and he starts to lift his hips up a little bit. He pulls his knees in. I'm looking for a hand, right? You see how I'm reaching out and grabbing this hand? I'm gonna move over, and I'm gonna step to here. Hook that, and now I'm gonna pull to here. Now, once I get this position, I gotta decide how I'm gonna make the next move. I'm gonna take top side, the head side, I'm gonna grab his uniform. I've been tangled here, I've been tangled there, and I'm gonna choke him here.
Thanks, Frank.
All right? This is Jigoku Jime, okay? Now, not only do I have this, but I've also got this. Okay? Now, the neat thing about this drill is he can't escape this hand easily. He can't escape this hand easily. The only thing he can do, if he's really flexible, sorry about that, is if he can get his feet all the way up and roll completely backwards, if he can do a back roll. Jeremy, grab his pant legs and pull him that way. Now stand up, start over here. Start on this side. Pull him over his head. That's his escape if he can get there. Because there's really nowhere else he can go down. Does that make sense? So you got to be able to up and out and get over your own head. Not an easy technique. All right, so let's talk about it from this position. Oftentimes, this is the easiest place to get it. Right? I'm here. Grab the hand. I'm looking for this. We've done that before. Right? I start to pull to here. He's thinking arm bar, and I'm thinking Jigoku, right? Now, if I grab deep and I bend my elbow, I've got essentially a paper cutter, right?
Yeah.
You can grab this way, but you got to get this hand here, right? To make it this side. Okay? Does it make sense? But you gotta control both arms one way or the other. Does it make sense?
Yeah, it
All right,
looks
so
I'm already
there's other crazy ways you can get into this thing. Single leg, and I'm able to figure out how I can entangle this arm, and this arm, I've got it set up on here.
I didn't know that was there the whole time.
Okay? You got time, it's set, and I start working, okay? All you guys are like, oh my gosh, I didn't know that was there. It's not there. You have to make it there. It's not easy. Does that make sense? Yeah. He's just like, man, you guys are supposed to be showing this to me. All of them? Or just one? All right. He starts to get up. This is the hand that I want. Hook it up. Notice how I've got this hand locked here so that he doesn't easily get away. And I pull him into this. Reach over. Good, Mr. Fountain? Yep. This one's a little bit better. This one is really good. All right, this one is more, I'm controlling him with the choke and working the armbar on this side. All of those will work. You want, I'll go ahead and show one more time the single leg one. Single leg, now watch. That's the target. Step out, hook under. Right? If he drives me back, I lose. I have to pull him. There he is.